Like other elements in Skeleton, button styling is made very simple. There are two styles of buttons that you can use. Now by default, basic styles are applied to common buttons such as the button element, input, submit, and input button elements. You can attach the class of button onto links to give you the same appearance. To create primary button styles, you can attach a class of button-primary onto the standard button elements and links as well. So let's add two buttons to our landing page project. Now first, let's create a standard call to action button just underneath our main heading section area over here, which is a common practice within the hero section of most landing pages. So let's go back to our code editor, go to our index.html file, and right here just underneath our subtext class paragraph, let's add in an href. It won't go anywhere. And then remember, we'll add class equals button. And we'll just say order now for an anchor text. We'll save it and go back to our browser. Okay, so it doesn't look bad, but it's not really an effective call to action. Instead, let's attach the button-primary class to it. So after the button class, we add button-primary. We'll save and go back. And now we could see that it's better and sticks out quite a bit more to grab a user's attention. But it does seem a little bit small, so let's adjust the size and padding appropriately. We'll go back to our main CSS file. And let's go ahead and put in a CTA ID. We'll make the font size 1.8 rem units, a padding on the top of 0.5 rem, and 3 rem units on the right and left. And we're also going to reset the height to auto, as Skeleton does apply a default height to the elements. So before this will work, let's attach an ID of CTA onto this button. Okay, make sure both files are saved. We'll head on back, and now we can see it has increased noticeably. Okay, so there we go. Let's also add a submit button to our form below. So we'll come down here where it says button. Let's put in input of type equals submit and class equals button-primary. We'll set a value to eat good. And let's save it and check it out in the browser. Alright, that's not bad, and it actually does work with our color scheme, which is surprising. But anyhow, we do need to make a couple adjustments. It would probably make sense to make it extend to 100% width of the column to help with the visual consistency across the entire form. So let's go ahead and add our special class here of u-full-width. We'll save it. Alright. That's better. And one order of business is to push down this submit button here through margin top. So we'll put in input, type equals submit, and then margin top 24 pixels. All right, much better. Now if I drag this browser here to the left to shrink it, we'll see that once we get to the mobile size, the menu looks pretty bad, and many of the elements would look much better centered. So in the next lesson, we'll go ahead and finish this layout by making responsive adjustments through media queries.